Ngaze ngaba mude. Okay, so just to update you on our program, we are now going to be going into our first panel for the day. Thank you. We will now be going into our first panel for the day, a short panel, followed by the speech by the head of state, President Cyril Ramaphosa. And after that, we will then take a short break for, I'll get back to you on how long that break will be, and then we will come back into the room for the second part of the day. As our panelists for the first panel get ready to come up, this is our very first panel of this convention, because before we can imagine any of the solutions that are going to come out of the national dialogue process throughout the next 6 to 8 months, we first have to be honest about the problems to get to the solutions. So I would like to please call up Sinesipho Soquzwa from the Unemployed People's Movement, speaking for the grassroots and for the citizens who feel excluded from economic opportunity. I will then like to call up Professor Musawenkosi Saurombe from the Forum of Stalwart Foundations, bringing insights on leadership, values, and bridging the gap between generations. And then I would like to call on Boichoko Ditlhake, who's here to speak on behalf of the National Dialogue, on the National Dialogue process itself and how it can be a tool for transforming housing, urban development, infrastructure, and many, many more. Can we please have those panelists join us on stage? In this conversation, we are going to explore what is at stake, why now is the moment, and how a citizen-led process can move us from identifying the problems and building solutions all together. Do we have our other two panelists here with us? Boichoko, as well as Prof. Musawenkosi. Thank you. Apologies, please give us a moment as we wait for Boichoko. I'd like all of the panelists to please do a quick, short introduction of yourself and the organization with which you represent and why you're here today.
Okay. I have to get off the stage. Boichoko was dealing with a crisis. He's back. I was replacing him. Please come in, Boichoko. Okay. So, MC, I'm heading over to Boichoko. He's back. Okay. Thank you.
Apologies, apparently there's a crisis happening outside that had to be dealt with. In the meantime, I'll move on to you.
Hello everybody, my name is Sinesipho Soquzwa. I am from the Unemployed People's Movement in Makhanda. We are here today as the voice of the unemployed, especially young, black, working class women in townships and rural areas. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. All protocol observed, Your Excellency, all honorables and distinguished guests. I am Musawenkosi. I'm an associate professor at the University of Johannesburg, and I represent the Stalwarts Foundation Forum. Thank you.
message.
I don't know. He's saying that his people are not represented in the dialogue. I'm so thrown off. I thought
We are not exceeding anybody. Okay. I would just like to update you all on what we are currently experiencing. I think the first point that we need to make clear to everybody, we are at the opening match. This process has been designed specifically to be inclusive, has been designed to be led by citizens, and that is why we have citizen-led foundations that are part of it. That is why we have a panel of citizens that are representing groups of people. We do not intend on excluding any groups of people. However, there is only so much space in this room, and we have made accommodations for an overflow room. So those who are outside and wish to come in, can we please do so with order? If you would like to be in the room, we have an overflow room, but can we please not disrupt today? Ngicela ukuthi nje singaxabani tu. All right. Can we continue with the day? Our president has been waiting to convene. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, may we please settle down in the room? Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Speaking in front of you, my name is Sihle Sibisi. I am a founder of a civil society organization called Kwanele Foundation. We applaud the government for bringing us together for such a dialogue. But our wish is, I heard people saying they've got an app, we can use it on the grassroots, but what about Ugogo Ekaya? Ugogo will not know how to use that app. Number two, my question is, before we talk, what are we saying about the elephant in the room? Where we are sitting in our country right now, outside Maponya Mall, they are torching down taxis because they are revenging the death of the e-hailing driver. What are we saying about the elephant in the room of undocumented citizens that are in the country? Where South Africans, 70% of the files in our local clinics belong to non-South African citizens. I would personally like to not own a medical aid, but I'm subjected to own one because the clinics are full. What are we saying if the president of Tanzania can say spaza shops, saloons, everything belongs to the Tanzanian nation? Why is South Africa not making that stance? I had hoped that our Honorable Cyril Ramaphosa was going to emphasize on that. South Africa, we are broken. And yes, we are speaking from traumas because some of us are forced to take our kids to private schools because if a school is right across our home, they will tell us the school is full because it's full of non-South African children.
Yes.
Then we are now
Yes.
subjected to being financially crippled because our government, all you do is talk, but the implementation.
Thank you so much to the speaker.
Finally, my
I'm
question
going to ask you
is,
to wrap it up.
in our groups that you are going to put us in, will the entire cabinet that we see here be part of the plenary? Or are you guys
Yeah.
going to leave us to discuss on our own and we come up with our own solutions, which then means there's no point of us having this discussion because you will not hear what we are saying. We are the foot soldiers. We are on the ground. All of you here have bodyguards. We don't have bodyguards. We had a colleague who came here from 3 a.m. in the morning.
All right,
We are
thank you
foot
so
soldiers.
much.
We know what's happening on the ground. And if you say it's a national dialogue for us, you can't shut us down. It's sad that you are here because 2026 elections are coming. So you're trying to buy our silence.
All right, thank you so much. Let's give that a hand. And then I'm just going to pause here because this is what we want. This is the dialogue we have been called to do. We are in plenary. We're not going to go into dialogue now because I'm going to give
This
you
is
the
not a
reason.
dialogue. I have a question, ma'am.
You
I have
may
a
ask
question.
a-
No,
may-
I have a question before anybody.
Excuse me?
Listen. No, excuse me.
We will-
Excuse me. First, you need to read the pedagogy of the oppressed. This process must be dialogical. It must not be one-sided. You don't come to talk down on us here. Number one. Number two, we are 4 members of the Rastafari community here. We are all bundled up into one theme. We represent a nation of Rastafari of 3 million South African Rastafarians. We can't go under one theme. We have issues that cut across everything that needs to be dialogued here. You don't decide for us. Nothing for us without us. Simple as that. And for the last time, this is a dialogue. Spend more time listening to us than telling us what to do. Stop talking down on us.